In this lesson, we're going to look at number lines that have basically an inequality written on them, and we're going to write or translate what is on the line to the inequality. So what we have to look at is two things. So whether it's an open or closed circle or a filled-in circle versus an open circle. So you can see the difference between number 1 and number 3. Number 1 is considered to be a darkened circle, and number 3 is an open circle. And that determines the symbolic representation. And then the direction of the arrow. So we have to think about open or closed circle, direction of the arrow, and where's our starting point. So in this case, our starting point is 4. So we're going to say x is greater than or equal to. So greater than or equal to 4. So there's our starting point of 4, and we're greater than, x is more than, so 5, 6, 7, all those. And then because it's darkened in, then we say that it's also equal to. So we use that representation for this kind of dot. So if we look at the next one, you can see again we're looking for a starting point and a direction and whether the dot is filled in or not. So in this case the dot is darkened, so it includes the negative 20 and it goes to the left, so it's less than. So we'd say x is less than or equal to negative 20. Okay. Number 3, the circle is open, and so with an open circle we know that it does not include the negative 16, but it is less than negative 16. So x is less than negative 16. Okay, again, an open circle means that it is just less than or greater than, not also the equal to symbol. So we have a distinction there between those two types. Here again in number 4, I filled in or shaded in circle. So if it's darkened in, we know that it includes the negative 2. It's going to be this symbol, the less than or equal to symbol, and it's less than or equal to. X is less than or equal to negative 2. So all we're doing now is starting with the line and translating it into an inequality expression or equation. So again, a shaded in circle to the left, so less than 10, less than or equal to 10. So x is less than or equal to 10. Shaded in circle includes the equal sign. Open circle, and so we kind of have to figure out what this number is now. 0 to 18, that's halfway, so that has to be 9. So I'm going to put the 9 in there. So we say x is greater than 9. Again, the circle is open, so we don't include the 9. It means numbers bigger than 9, not including the 9. The 9 is not part of the solution to this. So there's all these answers. And the thing with an inequality is all we're doing is saying there's a whole bunch of answers that would make this true. The number 100 would be true for this, which is way off of our number line. But that's why we put an arrow to show that it continues on in that direction really forever. So there's really an infinite number of solutions to this. So we're basically giving a starting point and a direction when we use an inequality. So this one starts at 15, not including the 15, because it's an open circle, and goes to the right. So we'd say x is greater than 15. And here we have an open circle again, so x is less than 8. And then open circle, x is to the left, less than negative 24. And it's an open circle, so it's just the less than symbol. And then a shaded in circle at 3, so x is greater than or equal to 3. And that's how you write an inequality from what you see on a number line.